It's time to take a walk with a Broadway star, so let's send it out to Charlie Cooper.
Alli, we're headed to work with you today.
Yes, we're going to the booth, Kimberly Akimbo, the musical.
Yes, this is actually your 5th Broadway show. What does it feel like?
Well, it is still very exciting. I'm still very grateful, and this in particular, I think, is a really good one. And the critics did agree.
I mean, you've played so many wild roles in the past. How do you feel about this particular role that kind of has a little more sentimental value to it?
I'm really grateful to get to play a role with some depth to it. She's still very funny, like we all can be in life, but like she's going through it. And I think there's like a bottom and there's like some depth in there that maybe I haven't gotten to do.
Yeah.
So it's really fulfilling. But I do relate to Patty in a lot of ways because I am a mom myself. There's a lot of things that are hard about parenting, and this one's particularly hard because her daughter Kim is turning 16 and she's got this disease that ages her so fast. And I don't know what you would do as a mom in that kind of a circumstance, you know?
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Well, then like no wonder Patty's crazy.
Right, exactly.
No wonder Patty is crazy. And in like a very funny way.
What does your pre-show prep look like? Because I saw on Twitter that sometimes you're riding the train, empty trains, and just like belting out a ballad.
Well, here's the deal, like, I'm at the last stop in Astoria, so oftentimes when I'm coming into work, people are coming home from work, and so I often get an empty train. And it's like a gift as a singer because I can just warm up on the train. And to be fair, like there has been a time or two where there has been somebody on the train, and it's New York City, so it's like, who cares?
People don't care.
There
So
are
you just
weirder,
give them a show.
Yes, there are weirder things. I'll be like, whoa! And it's just like, okay, there's somebody singing. I've seen worse things. Nina, look at that, Nina. She's in the show too.
I love when that happens.
Coming to work in Manhattan, I'm not from here, like it's still like I can't believe I'm working on Broadway in New York City. You know, there's the magic of it. Even when I walk into the theater, there's like a smell that happens when I walk in that actually brings me back to my Broadway debut when I did Hairspray for the first time.
No
I was
way.
getting my equity card, I was paying my rent for the first time, and it really does bring me back to the joy and the, like, I can't believe I'm doing this kind of a thing.
Do you still have nerves?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Oh gosh, yeah.
What do you do to get rid of them?
You know what, I would say like I probably have more nerves now than I did when I first started out, because like when you're like 20 and you haven't lived your life yet, you're like, there's like no fear, right?
Fair enough, yep.
I hadn't had any like, I hadn't gotten knocked down enough yet.
Yeah.
And now when you get knocked down a peg every once in a while, like there's like a gratitude about it.
Right,
You know,
right.
like I don't take what I do for granted. I love what I do. And so maybe like I still get nerves, and I think they say like when you get nerves though, that just means like you care.
Yeah.
You know, and
totally.
I care about what I do. I want to do a great job. Don't want to mess it up.
Well, listen, we're at work, lady.
We made it!
We made it to the Booth Theater. I think it's time to go. But thank you so much for letting us walk with you to work.
Well, thanks for keeping me company.
Of course.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.